Good morning, brothers and sisters. Doug White down here in Alabama. Down at the farm now. And up bright and early. This will be my second video today. If I get through it, I'll figure out anything to say. I like for it to be off the cuff so it won't be too contrived. Sometimes I jot down some things because I can't remember my name sometimes. So, but anyway, peace and love to everybody. This old boy down in Alabama. Misspelled a movie on the title of the other one. I want to correct that. I'll have to get my son or one of them to correct it, you know. But it's in the future I'll have to get them because I don't know how to do it. But I think they can change it and put the I in there right there where it says movie. But they can change it. But if you punch in the greatest movie ever made, Doug White, it'll still come up. So I'll leave it like that for a while, and then I'll get my son to fix it for me. But anyway, peace and love to everybody again. You know, it sure is a pretty day coming down. It's kind of opened up down here where we're at, and you can see the sun coming across the pasture and everything. Real pretty. But this morning, I'd like to fill up this little time talking about baby talk. And I was kind of talking about it on the other video about just, you know, little triviality. How I rest my mind with triviality or trivial things. And anyway, I'm thinking on that today. Might try to make a song out of it, I don't know, but trivia, you know, I'll rest my mind sometime like that with just trivial things, thinking about nothing. And anyway, the little child and little baby in there the other day has a little bicycle, a little baby girl. The one, and you know, she's 3 years old, but she does baby talk and everything. Got a little bicycle. She rides right in the house. We put it in the house, got training wheels on it. It's got a little basket on the back. She has 2 little baby dolls she puts in there. And she was riding it around the other day, and one of the babies fell off. The little baby dolls fell off, and she gets off, picks it up, kisses it, and dusts it off and puts it back in the basket. And said, "It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right," you know, and then rides on. Well, you know, I learned that from my wife. You know, that's the way what you do, and that's the way I do. And she'll really get hurt. Sometimes she'll fall off or something, you know, and she'll come over there to me and be crying, and I'll pick her up and I'll kiss wherever, you know, if it's hurt, whatever's hurt. Oh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. I'll tell her it's gonna be all right, and she'll say, "We'll put a Band-Aid on it." And when we go to town, we get boxes of Band-Aids because we put them on everything, whether it's hurt or not. You know, we put the Band-Aids on it. But now she just does it just to get the Band-Aid. But no, we say that's okay. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. And that's what we tell them. And next thing you know, she's back playing and forgetting about all that. But that's what I like to say to my brothers and sisters today. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. You're going to make it through this life, you know. God's going to bring you on through it. It might not look like it. If I had this, tell you the truth, that kind of reminded me of a man that I had in the mill down there. I'll just give his first name. I don't even know if he's still alive. His name was Quentin. But anyway, I had just started out working in the mill. Young man. And we had this, you know, my wife was pregnant, and when I was on one, I was working, and down in the cotton mill, because you know that, not people don't make much money in the cotton mill and do a lot of work. But I had this boss that was a Pharaoh. I mean, he was a Pharaoh, if there ever was a Pharaoh. We were making bricks for Pharaoh, for sure enough. Bricks without straw after a while, making bricks and everything else. But anyway, there was this fella there, and I was having a hard time getting settled in, but at this particular time, because the boss would come by and he'd give you everything in the world to do, and then come back and say, well, you ain't got that done yet. And of course, I was thinking to myself, God, anybody can give you more than you can do, and then you can't get it done. He was being real unfair. Of course, Pharaoh is not fair. So, incidentally, that Pharaoh, later on down the road, I think he's seen the light. But I'll get back to it, my story. I was talking, I got disgusted and went in and out. I was leaning up against a slasher, and this fella named Clinton, I was kind of unloading on him, about the boss man, he's coming around, being ugly to everybody, especially me. And you know what he said? He said this words. He said, everything's gonna be all right. Well, it sure didn't look like everything was gonna be all right at that time. It sure didn't look like it. But you know what? He was right. I worked my whole life down there, made it all the way through to the end. Didn't look like it was gonna be all right a whole lot of times. But I remember what that man said. Everything's gonna be all right. Jesus is gonna be with you from the first to the last. That man, I don't know if he's still alive, but he was the kindest, gentlest man you ever want to know. Always help you. And he believed in Jesus Christ, but he didn't wear it on his sleeve. Didn't judge anybody about nothing. Kindest man you ever want to meet. I love that man. But he said these words, everything's going to be all right. And he was right. Brothers and sisters, everything's going to be all right. No, he's not going to lose one. They're all going to be in his kingdom. He's not going to lose one of his sheep. I'm just telling you, because he's a good shepherd. Well, so, so now I like to go around and be gentle and kind, like the Bible says. I didn't used to be gentle and kind. I'll just tell you that. But now, as I've seen the light, it's time to be gentle and kind to folks. Tender and gentle and kind to all people all around you. Use little words like sugar babe, how you doing? Darling to your wife. Honey, words like that. Gentle and kind. That's the way you do. Incidentally, these people that say they never lie, that was on my other video the other day. Now, you know that's not true, brothers and sisters. You do lie. Especially when, if your wife is asking you if you like some outfit and you don't know which one to pick, you know good well you lie. But anyway, that's all I had to say, I guess, this morning. Like I say, we had to buy whole boxes of Band-Aids, and probably got to go back and get some more, because everything's going to be all right, brother and sister. And anyway, that little baby picked up that doll off the floor, kissed it, and put it in that little basket on the back of a bicycle and rode off. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you another story. I almost forgot it. Well, she was getting in the bag back here, this little girl. I don't show all my grandkids because they don't want that to put that up. But you just have to imagine the little girl. We buckle her in back here. She had a little doll laid over with the seat over here. She wouldn't go anywhere until we buckled in that little baby doll. She wouldn't go anywhere, so we have to buckle in the baby doll too. But anyway, That's all I had to say, I guess, for this little video. But if I think of something else later on today, I guess I'll come back, because it don't charge you nothing it's like a drop in the bucket out there on the internet, is the way I understand it. And it might be somebody listening, might not be somebody listening. But I hope this little video helped whoever's listening out there make it through their day. But anyway, peace and love from Miss Old Boy down here in Alabama.